World of Warfare presents the Spanish-American War.
As Cuba struggled for independence from Spain at the end of the 19th century, Spain's brutal pushback against the rebels, combined with the still unexplained sinking of the American battleship USS Maine in Havana Harbor, igniting a popular call amongst Americans for intervention on the Cubans' behalf. Congress soon acted with a resolution declaring Cuba's right to independence, while President William McKinley authorized the use of force against Spain, at the same time renouncing any U.S. intention for annexing the island nation. In response, Spain declared war on the U.S. on April 24, 1898, followed a day later by an American declaration of war against Spain, retroactive to April 21st. A pathetically brief and one-sided war was to follow, since Spain had neither sufficient strength in their North American army and naval positions against such a newly formidable power as the United States. Early in the morning of May 1, 1898, Commodore George Dewey led his naval fleet into Manila Bay in the Philippines, where he swiftly destroyed the Spanish fleet in a 2-hour battle, ending the engagement with the order of a second breakfast for his well-deserving men. During the brief Battle of Manila Bay, the United States saw the loss of 10 sailors, while Spanish losses were estimated at over 370. After U.S. reconnaissance efforts located the elusive Spanish Caribbean fleet under Admiral Pascual Cervera in the Cuban port of Santiago Harbor, U.S. Army troops under the command of General William Shafter, as well as volunteers like the Rough Riders, which included volunteers like then Secretary of the Navy Theodore Roosevelt, landed east of Santiago before beginning a slow advance upon the city. On July 3rd, after Cervera got wind of the approaching Americans, he attempted to sail his fleet westward along the coast of Cuba until his ships came under heavy fire from American land and naval gun positions, forcing each burning or sinking Spanish warship to run aground in an effort to save boats and lives. Cervera and the Spanish ground forces at Santiago surrendered to Shafter on July 17th, ending a brief yet costly war. The Treaty of Paris marked the official end of the Spanish-American War on December 10, 1898, which forced Spain to renounce her claims to Cuba while ceding Guam and Puerto Rico to the United States, as well as the transfer of sovereignty over the Philippines for a payment by the U.S. of $20 million, making the Spanish-American War one of the shortest engagements in American history.